Hi everybody, this is Kish again. Today the topic is poverty strikes back. So as you are all watching, and this not shouldn't be any surprise or new to you, given the lockdowns that we have all done for months on end, and now they are coming back all over again. This is only resulting in the Indian economy or world economy, but especially India with millions and millions and crores of poor people who are like living day to day. Their condition is going to the drain. To be really honest, I am very concerned about where we are headed, and all these what do you call houses or whatever rating agencies have suddenly come out that next year GDP will be 10%. I don't really believe so. And I'll do a separate video on that topic and what I see is as far as the economic future is concerned. But I doubt that we are more headed towards a major crash than to any recovery. And given that scenario, I am concerned about uh, the uh, uh, the status of millions of poor people that are going to be in India, and I feel I'm scared that it will be a condition where many may not even have food to eat, right? So I think we ought to really refocus here. I know there is a pandemic and everything, but our focus only needs to be now on food, health and peace, right? No longer are the days of 10% GDP growth and whatnot, this infra, that infra, buying cars and having bullet trains. All these are gone through the window now. Now we only have to focus on food, health and peace for the people of India. Even if we cannot get economic growth, it doesn't matter. As long as people are not starving, they have food to eat. Even if they don't have a job or anything, it's still okay. Ideally they should have jobs, but if for whatever reason people are don't have, but at least as long as food is available and people are not starving and dying out of that, I think that is the bare minimum that everyone ought to focus on. We have to cancel our plans of, hey, well, will I get my next promotion? When am I going to get the next car? When will I buy the next big home? That's not ought not to be the concern of anyone any longer in India. It ought to be until how can we stabilize, how can we ensure that I am not starving, my family isn't starving, they're healthy, all of us are healthy, and then how can I help some other people also who may not be as fortunate and as lucky as us. Whether, of course, the government's focus also ought to be there, but many a times you may not even have to, you don't need to even think about the government. What can I do as an individual? Even if it is only one meal for one person someday, that's fine. At least you're contributing in some way to the betterment of humanity and betterment of rest of India, because I see that this scenario of the economic downturn is not lasting just for quarters. It sounds like it is. We are going to be in a in a pickle for years to come now, and this has most ramifications and the most consequences for the poorest of the poor. So I mean, I don't want to dwell on too many negatives here. So we all have to pitch in and help each other out and see what best we can do, how we can stay afloat rather than trying to, fly high or anything like that. This shouldn't even be any of our concerns at this point. Yes, if maybe some people may be fortunate and they can do better than, just sustenance and survival, great, good luck to them. Hope that they can turn around and they'll then help even more people than others who are fortunate. But I think poverty is a major concern. Apart from just the health thing, yeah, corona is there and it's a major problem, but it will be over in a year at the most. 6 months, a year, hopefully, luckily, if vaccine is we can get to it faster. But beyond that, poverty to me is a bigger challenge, and lack of food and lack of basic need essentials are going to be the bigger issue than what poverty is going to be in the coming years for India. So that is something that we all have to be very cautious of, and work towards ensuring that at least people don't have even the basic, food, water, whatever. A house is difficult in India. Even if they don't have a house, at least they should have food and water. That is the base minimum. Okay, thank you all. This is a short video on this topic without dwelling too much into all the negatives.